Hello everyone, this is Anuj from Gadget Cake. Never settle. Yes, we are talking about OnePlus. Few years back, this small company introduced high-end specs phone at low price, and in matter of time, they became the manufacturer of much awaited phones. And in this video, we're going to talk about their newly launched OnePlus 6. Let's find out if this phone really makes you never settle, or is it going to make you just settled. So let's start. OnePlus launches new phone every 6 months and they're known for offering great phones with flagship specs at low price. We got the OnePlus 6 from Amazon and it's the 8GB RAM and the 128GB storage variant. The price of the 8GB variant is 39,999, where the 6GB RAM variant is available at 35,000 rupees. Let's show you quickly what you get in the box. The box has the same old minimal design and we have the number 6 written on it representing the OnePlus 6. And then on the side we have the tagline, the speed you need. In the box we have the headset up on the top. Let's keep it aside and see what else we have here. We get the back cover which has the documentation such as user guide, safety information and some OnePlus stickers. And here is a SIM ejection pin. And then we have the USB Type-C charging cable and the dash charger which we have seen in the previous OnePlus phones. So let's talk about the design and the build quality. OnePlus 6 has the all-new design with the notch in the front, glass back and the square fingerprint sensor at the back. There are 3 different versions available: Mirror Black, Midnight Black and the Limited Avenger Edition. The one we have here is the Mirror Black 8GB variant, and if you go for the 6GB variant, the Mirror Black is the only option. The glass back as expected is shiny, slippery and attract fingerprints and smudges as soon as you touch it, so using it without the cover is not an option here. Though the OnePlus 6 has the Gorilla Glass 5 protection in the front and the back which will protect the phone from minor scratches. Overall, the design of the OnePlus 6 is premium and as usual it has the excellent build quality, and with the curved edges you will feel comfortable holding the phone. But because of the slippery glass back, you'll have to be a bit cautious while handling the phone. Now the first thing you will notice when you see the phone is the notch. The size of the notch is smaller as compared to the iPhone 10 and the other phones. And it houses the light and proximity sensor, earpiece, front camera and the notification LED light. And to be honest, I don't mind the notch on the phone, but some might see this notch as a distraction. In terms of other design changes, the alert slider is now moved to the right with the option to switch between silent, vibrate and the ringer mode. It's water resistant, but there is no official rating for water and dust protection, so you better avoid jumping in the pool with the phone. Now moving to the screen of the phone, we have the 6.28-inch optic AMOLED screen, which is the largest we have seen in any OnePlus phone. The screen on the OnePlus 6 has the 19:9 aspect ratio and the viewing angles are good as well as the overall color output. The resolution is Full HD+, which is not what we expect from a flagship phone in 2018. Even though the screen output is decent, but it's not as vibrant as the Samsung screens. And we wish that it had at least QHD screen. Missing on the QHD screen doesn't make the phone future-proof, as you won't be able to get the optimal output if you decide to use it with a VR headset. If VR is something which is not your requirement, then the Full HD+ screen will not disappoint you for your daily usage. In terms of performance and battery, the phone has a Snapdragon 845 processor, which is the fastest Snapdragon processor available at this point. There are no compromises with the performance of the OnePlus 6. We have done the benchmark, heat test and the gaming performance test, and the results were really good. In the AnTuTu benchmark, we got a score close to 250,000, which is what we expected from this hardware. And the similar benchmark results can be seen with the Geekbench 4. We also played the famous PUBG game on the phone with all the graphics settings at high. We had not seen any single frame drops or lag while playing the game. The phone doesn't have heating issues, but we felt the phone gets slight warm while playing the game for long duration. The battery is 3300 mAh and thanks to the dash charging, we were up to 80% from 46% in just half an hour. And we played PUBG for half an hour and the battery consumption was only 14%. And with the moderate usage, we were able to get 1 day battery backup without any issues. Now the biggest issue for some with the phone is however the lack of wireless charging. This phone for the first time comes with a glass back, yet there is no wireless charging support. OnePlus also said that the wireless charging slowly charges the phone and they did not see the point of it. But we think otherwise, as the wireless charging is a flagship feature nowadays on the phones and should be present. Apart from that, performance of the OnePlus 6 is amazing and we give it 10 out of 10. The OS on the OnePlus 6 is the Oxygen OS, which is based on the Android Oreo 8.1, and we also get the May security patch update at the time of making this video. The OS will give you near to stock experience but with lots of additional features. One major feature is gestures, and using the gesture will remove the on-screen buttons, and short swipe from the bottom will open the app drawer, and if you continue swiping, you will see the app switcher. And to go back, you just have to swipe from the side of the screen. Initially it's a bit confusing, but I got used to it and found the gestures pretty useful. There's also a gaming mode which not only limits the notifications but also limits the background internet usage for other apps, and it also routes the calls through speaker of the phone while you're in the gaming mode. OnePlus 6 has a notch in the front, but in the Oxygen OS you have the option to hide the notch. So basically with this option you have a black background near the notch area, and in my opinion it's a good option if you think the notch is really annoying. Overall the OS performance is really good, it's fast, fluid and feature rich, and it was a pleasant experience using the device with the Oxygen OS. Now let's talk about the camera performance of the phone. The major change this year is the optical image stabilization. The feature is added to the primary 16 megapixel camera. We have the 16 megapixel and a 20 megapixel rear camera setup with the aperture of f1.7. OnePlus has also increased the sensor size of the main 16 megapixel camera by 19%, which will help you to capture photos in low light. And here are some sample pictures. We have tested the camera in different conditions, and to start with, here are some day shots. Camera performance is good and most of the photos came out pretty good. The color output was accurate and the camera is capable of capturing sharp and clear images. We had no issues in focusing smaller objects, and the macro shot also came out pretty decent. To be honest, I still feel the performance is great but not as good as the Pixel 2. We will also be doing a dedicated camera comparison video between the Pixel 2 and the OnePlus 6. So do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already for more updates. The low light performance of the OnePlus 6 is good and we were able to capture good shots during low light. In the artificial lighting, the output of the rear camera is decent and we did not see any noise in the pictures. And in the night time, because of the larger sensor size, the output of the photos came out decent with less noise, and we were able to capture colors even in very low light condition. The portrait mode output is also came out pretty good, and we like the overall output of the OnePlus 6. The edge detection of the OnePlus 6 is accurate and you will get the smooth and the natural bokeh effect. And guys, do comment below if you like the photos taken by the OnePlus 6. In terms of videos, you can shoot videos in 4K 60 frames per second, and with the OIS, the output is really nice. The colors are natural and the OIS does a decent job while capturing videos. We also have the 480 frames per second slow motion and the output is decent. And here, the OnePlus 6 is missing the 960 frames per second slow motion, which we have seen in the Samsung S9 Plus, which is a bit disappointing as the Snapdragon 845 is well capable of handling the 960 frames per second slow motion. The front camera is the 16 megapixel with an aperture of f2.0. The only change this time is the addition of EIS. Here are some sample pictures. Overall, I'm happy with the front camera output during day and low light. The front camera was able to capture good details and the output was sharp with natural skin tones. And one more thing, OnePlus is going to bring the portrait feature later on with an update very soon for the front camera. Overall, the camera UI is simple and it is easy to use. And in terms of the camera performance, it's nothing extraordinary. So our final verdict. Comparing the OnePlus 6 with the last year flagship OnePlus 5T, we get the latest Snapdragon 845, optical image stabilization and the all new design. We have the glass back which looks premium and the beautiful looking screen. And with the notch and the smaller chin, we now have the 84% body to screen ratio, which gives you slightly better user experience. Overall, OnePlus 6 is a great phone with amazing performance. That being said, there are few things where the OnePlus 6 doesn't justify the tagline never settle. Things like lack of wireless charging, only Full HD screen, no rating for waterproof, same size battery, and also the camera performance of the phone is not as expected from a flagship phone. And with the lack of all these features, we think that the OnePlus is cutting corners to minimize the cost, which will actually make you just settled. So that's it guys, this was our review of the OnePlus 6. We will do the comparison video of the OnePlus 6 with the other flagship phones, so stay tuned for that. And guys, what do you think about this phone from OnePlus? Do you agree to the points which we have discussed in this video? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you like this video, please press the like button and subscribe to our channel Gadget Kick for more videos like this. Once again, this is Anuj signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.